Welcome to the GreenCast teaching that shows you how to get the most out of historic disease chart information and when best to use it. GreenCast provides a valuable record of turf disease risks that occurred on your course over recent seasons. The information can help to give a better understanding of what happened and why, as well as a great indication for actions required in the future to help prevent attacks and stop damaging loss of turf quality. To view your historic disease records, select Weather and Disease Forecasts in the top bar, then click on the Historic Disease Charts button that appears in the drop-down menu. This will open a page where options for choosing specific diseases of interest for your course and over any period of time may be selected. You can search the records in any way that you wish, but typically you'd first select the time period that you want to look at, for example the autumn and winter of the previous season. Then select the disease or diseases that you want to track by clicking on the relevant box. We'll use Fusarium patch in this case. Then click on the refresh button and the requested information will be displayed. To compile this, GreenCast searches a huge database of weather and disease records, so it may take a few seconds to appear. Now take a look. If this isn't the information you need, you can change the dates or select any combination of diseases at any one time. But if there are diseases ticked that you don't want to see, simply click on the respective box and the selection will be removed. Shorter date periods show disease risks on a daily basis. Click on the refresh button each time and the new information will be displayed. You can get more information on any of the diseases at any time, including identification and management advice, by clicking on the relevant disease notes in the grey box on the left-hand side of the screen. The autumn to winter 2010 data that we generated earlier highlights another valuable use of the historic disease charts, where it picked up 3 very distinct periods of intense Fusarium disease pressure that occurred over the course of the winter. It really demonstrates how well-timed preventative fungicide applications ahead of these periods of risks, shown by the green arrows, would have provided the optimum protection of turf quality. Furthermore, in this case, a fungicide application in mid-November, for example, would have been largely wasted because there was no further significant periods of disease risk until late December. This really reinforces the value of disease forecasting in helping to time fungicide applications more effectively. Reviewing the recent history of disease risks before making a treatment, over the previous 2 or 3 weeks for example, can allow you to assess potential levels of disease pathogens within the turf. And it will help you to select the most appropriate fungicide option to target the disease risk and its stage of development. Applying the right fungicide at the right time will help to maintain the best possible turf quality from the minimum number of applications. GreenCast also holds historic weather records for rainfall and temperature, which can be accessed and used in the same way as the historic disease charts. Compare them together and you can see how weather conditions affected disease risk in the past, which can further help in making better decisions in the future. Such clear visual evidence provided by the historic charts is crucial if you're looking to justify to club management and players why you applied a fungicide and when you did. It could also help justify the past and future spend on disease control. If need be, you can print out a copy of the historic disease charts to include with your spray records or any report to the club. Click on the print page icon at the top of the graph to open a print window. You can then save or print this from your computer. Alternatively, you can email a copy to anyone you'd like to receive the information. The GreenCast records serve as a further validation of your good practice and proactive decision making to get the best possible results for turf quality from every application. So that's the guide to using historic disease charts on GreenCast. Give it a try and see if it could help you with more proactive decision making in the future. You can also view the other GreenCast teaching guides to find out more tips and advice.